Welcome to Heal Yourself podcast, and today we're going to be talking about like how to overcome social anxiety plus like getting into opportunities in your life and not letting that affect you. So, the reason why I brought up this topic is because I want to help others out that might be dealing with the same thing I might be dealing with. I used to deal with social anxiety really bad, and it got to a point where it was like I didn't want to get out the house. I didn't want to, like, for example, I used to want to make YouTube videos, but I feel like a further step that would be way better and like simple and smaller would be starting a podcast. The reason why I think starting a podcast is better is because it's taking that smaller step to overcoming my social anxiety. So once I'm already thinking about doing a podcast, I'll soon be thinking about doing a YouTube channel. So stay on the lookout for that. And yeah, when I had social anxiety, it was terrible. It wasn't great. The whole time, like I kind of like got out of it a little bit because of my family members. They kind of helped me get out of it. Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't used to want to go into stores like that. I kind of was an introvert a little bit. I was kind of like shy, kind of. I had a little extrovert in me, but I was more so introvert. And I didn't really want to get out the house. I wanted to be a homebody and that was in the times where I was like in a dark place. I kind of was very depressed. And because I was very depressed and everything, I didn't want to do those things. And when you're depressed, everything that makes you happy, you tend to avoid it. You just don't see interest in it. And that's how it was for me. So yeah, my life purpose, I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to realize that everyone's journey is different. And because everyone's journey is different, because someone else's life may look better, you don't know what that person may be going through. You just, like, you don't know what they could be going through. So I kind of like, it was bad to where I wanted to compare my life to other people. And when I wanted to compare my life to other people, that made my depression worse. And I had to get help because, there's nothing wrong with getting help too. And for me to be able to be brave and speak upon my story, to say that I got help is good enough. Because some people are scared to realize and say, okay, I got help, because it makes you sound like you're crazy. You're not crazy for getting help. It's actually really good that you get help, because if you're someone who, in this part, don't like to speak upon like stuff that you go through, if you're someone that does that, that's even worse, because you're not telling people what's going on with you. It's really important that you talk to somebody. If you don't have a family member that you trust, talk to like a counselor or someone, because those things are very important when it gets serious. But back to my topic. when I kind of had social anxiety, I didn't want to get out the house. I wanted to stay at the house. My mom, she would try to, be like, oh, do you want to go? Like when I was 12, she would want me to be like, go to certain places, get out the house, go to water parks. And I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to stay in, and I don't understand why I felt like that. But I'm realizing now it was because I was depressed, is why I felt like I wanted to stay in the house. Sometimes, like I told you before, depression can make you not have interest in things that you really love to do. My nose is like stopped up, kind of, because I have a bad cold. But, yeah. So, my first step, I would say, to get over social anxiety would be take baby steps. And by that, I mean, like I said before, my baby step is being on a podcast. Honestly, I'm shocked at myself that I even have a podcast, because sometimes the reason why certain people would not want to do things that would make them happy and put themselves in big opportunities is because they're afraid of what others may think of them. They're afraid that they'll get rejected or judged, which is something that happens when you have social anxiety. Like, you'll be afraid that someone would say things like, and I know sometimes that when you are put in a particular, big opportunity, people will give you negative, comments. They will say bad things towards you to stop you from evolving, to stop you from getting successful in that big opportunity. And that can be very challenging. But if you stay focused on that big opportunity and not focused on what people say about you, you don't have to worry about what they say about you. So yeah. But I just feel like it's important that you take baby steps. When I listened to a podcast a long time ago, I was like around, I think, 16. And right now I'm an adult, but when I was like 16 years old, I remember some people were saying things about like taking baby steps when you have social anxiety. That gives you kind of a comfortable way to get out of your shell, because if you take a big step, like if you take the biggest step ever with facing your fear, that's going to be very hard to overcome. So it's best to take baby steps. Like I said, if, for example, if you want to get, do modeling, just try to be, I don't know, an Instagram model. Like if you're trying to do modeling, try to do like photography shoots, like book photography shoots and stuff. Take that first baby step. That's not so bad, because it's like, it's just you and your photographer, and he or she is gonna take pictures of you, so it's not really that bad. I was gonna say acting, but acting is like really a big thing. So that's not taking a baby step, because acting, you're around a tons of people, and that is just gonna make you even more nervous. So I would say, get used to being in front of a camera, which I say is for like modeling. If you like modeling and stuff like that, get used to being in front of a camera. Like a photographer can just take pictures of you and stuff. And then now that you're used to that, that was your first baby step. You could get to do modeling. If you get accepted, then there you go. Voila. It won't be so hard to be in front of a camera with someone taking pictures of you, because you've already got used to it with your photographer, that one person, and it's not like a crowd of people. But I don't really know how it is with modeling, but I kind of know a little bit by some people's experiences I've heard with modeling. So yeah. But yeah, social anxiety is not fun. It's not cool. I would say that's my advice for when you have social anxiety, is like to take baby steps and stuff like that. Because like I said, it's not easy, but if you find something that can like let you get out of your shell and comfortably step out, then it'll be more easier. You know, you got to find something that can easily help with that. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and let me know what your thoughts are down below. I just wanted to tell my story about social anxiety, and I just love helping people out and giving them advice upon things, because I really think it'll change someone's life one day. So yeah. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and wish you all the best, and bye.